Hi, I'm Caroline Yabantu from the LPDS Primary English and Literacy team. When children learn through a phonetic approach, they're discreetly taught how to build and blend in words with the GPCs they've been taught. Alongside this, children also need the opportunity to apply these skills into their independent reading, using a phonetically decodable book matched carefully to their phonic understanding. In these two short videos, you will see highly trained practitioners supporting less confident children in their one-to-one reading, modelling accuracy and automaticity to support fluency.
Now, before I open the book, I've got some sneaky sounds and some sneaky words that are going to be in our book. Shall we warm ourselves up and practice those? Do you think you can help me with these sounds? What's this one? W. Ch. Soft sound. Hard. What does it make? Z. The good girl. E. Trigraph, good girl. O, good girl. Short sound. O, good girl. O, and then what's the other sound it can make? Ooh, good girl. R. Ow, you are amazing. All of those sounds are going to be in our book today, so you're going to be able to read it, aren't you? Shall we have a look at these words? We're going to build and blend these words though together. Let's do our sound fingers. Get your finger, give it a pull. Are we ready? W. Wood. Shall I try it? My turn. Wood. Wood. What's that word? Wood. Superstar. Wood. Should we try this one? Coach. That's a really good try. My turn. Coach. Coach. What's that word?
Coach.
Can you build it?
Coach.
Superstar. Coach. So we've got wood. Coach. Let's have a look at this one. Let's look at that. Look at this diagraph. Can you remember that one? What's here? You do know that one. Car.
Car
park. I can hear that. Car park. Good girl. And this one, last one. Town. Wood. Coach. Car park. Town. And I've had a little sneaky peek in our book, and there are two words that Mrs Cockett doesn't know what they're called. Can you help me with these one? What does this say? Weed. Weed. And we've got moss. Moss. Do you know what moss is? No. When we have a look in this book, shall we see if we can find it? See if that helps. Good girl. Let's have a look together. Are you ready to start reading? What we're going to need? We need our reading sticks, don't we? Are you ready with it? Get ready. Okay, so let's have a look. We've had a practice. Now, I'm going to read first. My turn, then your turn. If I look, if I look down now, I can see. Can you smooth read that for me?
If I look down now,
good girl.
I can see.
Super. If I look down now, I can see a weed. So if I look down now, I can see a weed, moss, and a shell. Good girl. Shall we have a look at what we can see on that page? I want you to put your super spotting glasses on for me, Louisa. Can you pop your glasses on? And I'll pop mine on. Are we ready? I think we can get them on. Look, we can see everything now. Are you ready? I can see a flag. Can you tell me a sentence?
I can see a hill.
I can see a hill. Good girl. I can see some trainers.
I can see some leggings.
I can see some leggings. They're nice and spotty. sporty leggings, aren't they? I can see a clock.
I can see a castle.
I can see a castle. I wonder if we're going to learn more about the castle. Shall we see? Let's get our... We can take them off now, then we can read properly. Are we ready? Shall we have a look? Let's have a see. Oh, do you know what Mrs Cockett's forgotten? Why is that word in blue there?
It's a tricky word.
It's a trick. Oh, bring in that tricky word trolley. It's coming along. Let's just have a check because I've got a feeling these tricky words are going to be in this book. Do we know this tricky word, Louisa? We, good girl. And what about this tricky word?
B.
We and B. Shall we see if we can spot them in this book? I'm going to pop them there because let's have a look on the next page and see what we can see. Are you okay to do the reading for me now so I can hear your super reading? You use your reading stick.
If we look down, if we look down, now we can see.
Beautiful reading. If we look down now, we can see. Keep going, let's find out what we can see.
There's a tricky word.
There's a tricky word. Good girl, you can see it there. We've spotted it. Can you carry on with that? So if we look down now, we can see. Let's find out. Use your reading stick.
It's actually two.
Oh, there's two tricky words. Good girl, there are. There's we and we. Good girl.
Park.
Good girl for putting that together. Car park. A car park.
Where
With
is with a coach.
Super, you read that one beautifully now. A car park with a coach
In
it. If I look down now, I can see a car park with a coach in it. Which one's the coach? Can you see it? Good girl. Take you on an adventure. You keep reading for me. Have a look.
If we look down, now we can see.
If we look down now, we can see. They're on the turrets. They're looking down. Let's find out what they can see.
It has we in it.
It has it again. It has that tricky word again, doesn't it? But they're looking down, and you said at the beginning you think they could see the floor. So let's see if it tells us more about what they can see. Can you read this one for me?
Out in town.
Good girl.
Out.
Let's just look at that diagram again.
Out. Road.
Super building and blending. Good girl.
Where the word
Good girl.
and hill.
Brilliant. So when they've looked down this time, 4 things. They can see a town, a road, a wood, and a hill.
I said a hill at the beginning.
You did say a hill at the beginning. You are an expert at this. Last page. Do you think you can read that for me?
If I
Okay. Can you use your reading stick?
if I look up now I see
Just check that what you're I see I am.
as
Good girl. I see I am as. see, I am as high as can be. Can you smooth read that sentence for me?
If I look up now, I'm as high as B.
Good girl. If I look up now, I see I am as high as can be. C and B. What do we know about those two words?
They rhyme.
They do rhyme, good girl. Now I'm just going to have a little look back. They had a good look, didn't they? They had a good see. They were looking down from the turrets, weren't they? I'm just wondering if we have a look. Can you tell me more about what they could see when they were looking down from the turrets?
You could see the road,
They could see the road. It told us that. Good girl, superstar. What else could they see?
the car park,
They could. They saw the car park with all the cars in it, didn't they? What else could they see from the turrets?
the weeds,
They saw some weeds on the side of the castle. And what else did they see?
we saw a flag.
They did see a flag. It was flying high, wasn't it? Was the flag down below, or do you think it might have been high above? I think it was up. It was flying high, wasn't it,
We
Louisa?
also saw a hill.
They did see a hill. You've remembered this book really, really well, haven't you? You've remembered it really well. Let me just have a little look. I'm going to see if I can ask you a super question. Am I okay to have a look? What do you think it says? What might the characters be saying? What do you think they might be saying to each other?
I can see some weeds.
I think they might be saying that. I think this little girl might be saying, I can see that moss. Might she? She might be saying, I can see the moss. And then on this page, there was a really sneaky little thing that you pointed to. Can you remember what you saw there?
A tail.
A tail. What do you think that's the tail of?
A cat.
A cat. There could be a cat, but just have a look on this picture. There's something hiding that I think it might tell us what it is.
A mouse.
A mouse. Can you see him there? High five, Louisa. You have knocked my socks off.